Hello, we got three examples of today's classwork as demonstrated here. All right, we're going to go ahead and start with the first question. And if you take a look, it says, read the following description of a relationship. So here's the description. Each location of a chain restaurant employs 7 more waiters than cooks. Let C represent the number of cooks and W represent the number of waiters. And here you go right now. So take a look at the C. C plus 7 represents 7 more waiters than cooks. So 7, the word more means add, so 7 added to C. And W's on the other side of the equation representing the number of waiters. So in this table, what they are doing is they are looking for you to use C plugged into the equation to find W. So we're going to go ahead and just do just that. All right, first step is I'm going to go ahead and write down the equation. I have W equals C plus 7. All right, and when we work on these equations, we're only looking at that particular row because I'm looking for what's inside the box. But if you take a look, C is given as 2. So I'm going to go ahead and plug a 2 in for C. Everything else comes down. So add 7 there, and W comes down there. All right, so on the right side, 2 plus 7 equals 9, and the other side comes down, and what do you know? W equals 9. So in this case, it will take 9 waiters. 9 waiters. And that completes this question. So the answer is 9 waiters because that's what goes in the box. All right. Example number 2. Read the following description of a relationship. Each week, Lena orders 8 cans of food for each cat at the local animal shelter. Let C represent the number of cats and F represent the number of total cans of cat food. Complete the table using the function here. Okay, in this case, looks like we have multiplication. All right, so we're only going to be looking at row 2 and row 4. All right, so let's start with row 2. So we got F equals 8C. And they gave us what C is. In this case, C is equal to 2. So we're going to take that 2 and plug it in for C and multiply it. So we have F equals 8 times that 2 right there. So 8 times 2. And therefore F equals 16. So 16 is going to go in our first box there. And next we have 4. So we're going to use the same equation. So you can repeat the same equation over and over again, depending on how many boxes you need. All right, in this case, we need to complete 2 boxes. So the second box, first step, write down the equation again. So I got F equals 8C. Next step, we're going to go ahead and bring down the F equals 8 multiply, because it's automatically multiplication between the 8 and the C. And C is given as 4. So we have 8 times 4. Therefore, F equals 32. So 32 would go in that box. All right, that concludes the example for multiplication. And now our last example will be multi-step, adding and multiplication. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and read the following description of a relationship. Before starting her job, Linda had been on an airplane 11 times. Since then, she has flown 19 times a year. Let Y represent the number of years since Linda started her job, and F represent the total number of times she has flown. All right, so if you take a look, 19 times Y is 19 times each year. But the 11 represents the time she's already been on the airplane, so add 11 there. So that's where the equation is coming from. All right, so here we go. We got 2 equations to work with. we have where y is equal to 1, and we also have where y is equal to 5. Alright, so here we go. We have f equals 19y plus 11. So what I'm going to do is I'm looking for this box here, which is y. I'm going to go ahead and color coordinate. So red's going to go with the red equation. Then when I get to my blue, I'll go ahead and work it out in blue. Alright, we do know that y equals 1. Okay, y equals 1, so I even go all the way up there. So y equals 1. So I got f equals 19 multiply 1 plus 11. And that's going to give us our missing box of f. F equals 19 times 1 is going to be 19 plus 11. And f equals 19 plus 11. Looks like an even 30. So 30 will go inside our missing box. Okay, now our lovely blue equation. So we're going to go ahead and write down the original equation again. So we got f equals 19y plus 11. And remember that comes from the problem up here. Let's go and beautify the arrow. There we go. Okay, here we go. We got f equals 19 multiply, woo-wee. Go multiply times 5. So we got a little multiplication in this one. Plus 11. Alright. So we got 19 times 5. I do not know that one right offhand, so I'm going to have to work that one out. 19 times 5. Here we go. 5 times 9 is going to be, let's see, 9 times 5 is 45. Carry the 4. And 5 times 1 is going to be 5 plus the 4 is going to be 95. So we have f equals 19 times 5, which is 95, plus, don't forget our lovely 11 at the end there. And f equals 95 plus 11. 95 plus 11. So think to yourself, 95 plus 11, what would that be? 95 plus 11. Ah, yes. You're absolutely correct. That should be 106. So 106 will be our last solution. So 106. This concludes the examples for the classwork today. So try a couple practice problems and should be pretty much good to go from there. Just plug it in, solve it, and plug it back in the box.